Alright, I am back. After a week of being absent, I was gone for a bit. And now that I'm back, my voice is a little screwed up, actually, so if I suddenly can't talk anymore, I'm sorry. But yeah, to start things back up, I've decided to go through some very awful arcade ports. You can play these better on any other system than on Game Boy. I have no familiarity with any of these games because I did not grow up with them at all. It's even before my time, and I'm pretty old. And I do not really enjoy playing these games either. So the rules for these games are, we're gonna at least play them all for sure. I have 8 games lined up. If it's possible to get a high score, I will go for it. Otherwise, we'll just, go for a place on the leaderboard, because all of these games are endless. It's just about getting the highest score possible. I rather spend my time with a difficult platformer or any other game than just trying to grind these games out until I'm that good that I can actually get the highest score or get to the quote unquote final stage of these games. So I'm just gonna play through them. We'll see how it goes. I tested them out all earlier. We should be fine to get at least some kind of good score. So so yeah, I'm gonna start with Millipede, Centipede. Centipede actually being the, I guess, worse version of Millipede. That's all I can say about it. Get ready for some awful music, if there even is any, awful game sounds. It's not gonna be fun. It's definitely not gonna be a fun. Well, it's gonna be a fun stream hopefully, but it's not gonna be fun games at all. So yeah, let's dive right into this one. Millipede, Centipede. There's actually also a release of Centipede separately on Game Boy. I removed it from my list because it's literally the same game that's on this collection, but this game has colors. And I would recommend wearing sunglasses while watching this because it's gonna get rough. It's gonna get real rough. So yeah, let's go with the first of the arcade collections on Game Boy. Whoop-de-fricking-do. Alright, as I said, Centipede is the worst version of Millipede, so let's start with that one. If my controller would actually work. There we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna start the timer, whatever. I've seen images of it and it looks pretty nice. I did not check the trailer out yet. Centipedes, here we go. So yeah, we're doing one player, of course. Novice difficulty. Let's go. Fun times ahead, right? No. And I already died. That was my bad though, I shouldn't die so early. That was just me being an idiot. How are you doing, FK? Don't you love these super Game Boy enhanced games with amazing color schemes? Oh, okay. I'm playing really awful right now, actually. And yes, the game lags. I'm not sure how it's possible, but the game lags. It's not. It will be over before you know it. Again, for people who missed it, I am not going for high scores unless it's easily achievable. I'm just gonna go for a leaderboard position at least. And if even that is impossible, I'm just gonna play it for a little bit and move on. I do not want to spend time with these any more than I really have to. Because there's no point. I do not want to become an arcade game master. And I also wanted to say something else, but I already forgot, so... Oh yeah, these are awful ports, like usually with arcade games on Game Boy. It's also hard to read the chat with this game, so sometimes I'll try and pause so I can catch up. Let me pause now, for example. Kotaku is always delivering high quality articles, so... Wait, how am I almost dead? I am better at the non-color version of this game. I wish they would have added it on this as well, so I wouldn't have to deal with all this bullshit. Still not entirely sure if I'm supposed to shoot the mushrooms or not. Some of my favorite articles on Kotaku were the ukulele review, the Crash remake review, all high quality games. Definitely written by people who knew exactly what they were talking about. Ah, bummer. Oh yeah, the Secret of Mana one was also very good. Exactly. I can't believe the soundtrack sucks. It's so much worse than the original. Oh, but they do give you an option to actually choose the original. Okay. Yay! We made it on the leaderboard. We did it, guys. That was the goal. And we did it. I don't know that one. Must have missed that one. Sounds like a great one, though. Alright, let's play Millipede, which is a better version of the game we just played. Not saying it's good though, I'm just saying it's better. Also, I do not understand this. I can actually choose what score I can start on. Which means which difficulty I start on, but like the leader... Why not just go for the highest score and be immediately on the leaderboard? But I'll start at the default they give me. They give me 30,000 points to start with for some reason. So let's do this. I'll have a lot of links to click when I'm done streaming, I guess. Another thing I don't understand, like I'll be doing all 4 of the arcade releases, that they actually put them out in 4 different games, because none of these require anything. They could have put them out in one go, and it would have been a lot better, because then you just would have to buy one of them. Now I'm gonna have to search for all 4 of them for my collection someday. And they better all be like $3. Because I definitely do not want to pay too much for these. This one is probably the most fun out of all 8 arcade games on these collections. It's also really hard to die in this one, so it might be a while. If even. And then I'm just gonna destroy myself though, because again, I do not want to spend too much time with these. Ah, well, there we go. I actually did die. Oh, I actually... I did one of the Game & Watch galleries, yes. I just played all of the games until I game over on those. After my week of vacation, I wanted to do something simple that wouldn't take too long. And that will actually make me progress a lot on the list. I'm gonna try and do all 4 of them, and if I still have time, I'll also do Drop Zone, which is basically another game you will also see on one of these called Defender, which it's literally the same game, but you're a guy instead of a spaceship. It's a little bit more clear in Defender. Who the good guys are. Ah. Nope, no Mole Mania. Not until I'm done with Lolo. Which I promised I would finish before my birthday. So I have until the 27th to do... 29th. Excuse me for messing up my own birthday here. But yeah, I have until the 29th to actually do that. Hey, PLD. Rage indeed. Well, not rage, just falling asleep actually. Lost a life, got a life. I'm not sure if it's possible to die in this game. Yeah, it's... like, I'm happy that there is at least one Game Boy game. But I'm also kind of sad it's Kirby. Because it's always the same shit. I am glad it's not Alien 3 or Shaq Fu, however. That's still the same shit, though. It's still Kirby. Like... I'm always glad when something not common gets in, like... Spider-Man 3 was actually cool to see, even though it's not a good game. Avenging Spirit was nice. Turtles 3, I loved that run. That was a good run. That was a good time. Or Super Mario Land 2, which is something that actually does not happen a lot, so that was cool. Okay, the game is actually getting harder now. No other blues or JC. I'm sure they'll have plenty of opportunities to commentate on the couch, though. Check food too. Okay, my screen just went black, which is weird. My PC screen. I hope that didn't happen on stream. Whoops. Ah! Still in there. Did it? That's good. Yeah, I don't know what happens. Oops. Oh yeah, one of the Oracle games got in. That's those are fun though. Freaking spider. I just opened that pad and they wrecked it again. Oh. Whoops. Still have 4 lives though. Yep. I'll get there. I don't know where there is, but because there is no there, really. Whoops. Yo, spider! Oh, spider got me. Stop giving me one-ups. Well, there it goes again, so I guess it didn't matter at all. Ah! Spider! Whoa! Whoa, okay. We might actually game over. Which I'm not gonna complain about, so I can move on. Oh, and then I get an extra life. So, the stream planned for tomorrow, and I should be, okay, should be able to stream will be, I'm gonna buy me minutes. Okay, that was dumb. I'm gonna buy me minutes. I'm gonna do a little first impression session of that and hopefully not beat it in one go. I don't know how long the game is. That would be dumb. And then I'm gonna chill with some Stardew Valley. And then next time I can do an actual long stream, we will be doing Dead Space. And otherwise it will be Game Boy. Oh! Well, okay, I just, like, immediately ran into that one. Yay, we game over it! Bam! 24 minutes. Let's see how we did. First place. Good. Let me pull up my game list so I can cross it off. Arcade Classics number 2, Centipede and Millipede. Bam. Mad ports of classic games. Millipede is okay-ish, though. $24 Bam. Alright, let's move on to Defender and Joust, I think. Or I could go in the order of my... Yeah, let's do that. So the next is Galaga and Galaxian. Only Until Dawn and Silent Hill, basically, but sad news about both of those. Like, my video highlight for part 6, I think, of Downpour got lost thanks to Twitch. So I don't have that anymore. I think it's like almost the entire final chapter of the game, which sucks. My second highlight of Until Dawn, so we only did 2 streams of that. Is also gone. So yeah. Sorry for people who wanted to rewatch it on YouTube. My apologies. But yeah, those 2 are gone.